Oh my god. It's so loud. Why are the sound effects so annoying? Okay. Message speed, let's bring that up. Auto message speed, let's bring let's bring it up to window transparent. I don't know what that means. It's so loud. I'm turning that off for a bit. I'm sorry, it's so loud. What is voice? I think there's voice actors in this. Press button to stop. What does that mean? Skip released by section. What does that mean? Continue until... What does all of this mean? Press button to... Oh. What's up, Muffins? We're playing DBD tonight. We're doing a very normal DBD stream. Just, yeah. Just thought I'd do some looping. I think it's a new event or something. What does title do? Oh. Anyways, back to the DBD settings screen. Press button to stop. I don't know what this means. Looks like I gotta updating it. Yeah. Wait. why does pressing the title? Okay, pressing triangle and circle the title and the back button. They do the exact same thing. Like they don't do anything. The only difference is going to title stops the music like really awkwardly. Like it's like being in a, it just stops the music so awkwardly. It's like being in a restaurant or a party, and then you go to tell your friend a secret, and then like the music stops and everyone hears you. It's like the worst case scenario. It's like instead of just talking, like you imagine you're talking to your friend, you're like, oh yeah. Oh, I also haven't worn my underwear for the last 2 days. And just everyone looks at you because it just goes dead quiet. Like, what are you talking about? You haven't what? Yeah, hello? What did you just say again? Yeah, you haven't worn or you haven't changed? I don't think either's bad, but what are we doing? What is extra? Oh. I'm afraid because, okay. Okay, music stopped again. Can I be honest? I've never played this game. I don't know if any of this is copyrighted. But yeah, I got a DBD update when I hopped on. Maybe I don't think I played yesterday, so it might have been from yesterday, but I downloaded the DBD update, I updated my game, I launched it, and this is where I'm at. Let's turn that a little bit up. Sorry, I keep pressing title. It just feels right to press the button that makes everything go quiet. Oh man, how's the music sound, Muffins? Do you want the music louder? Is it too quiet compared to me? Is it too loud compared to me? Let me know. Also, let me know about this sound effect, because it's pretty loud for me, but obviously I can turn my stuff down. I don't know what it sounds like for you guys, but I want it to be a good volume compared to me. Sorry, I'm grabbing my water. I'm using a metal cup this time, so it's quite heavy. I definitely could just check my own stream. Oh, I probably should do that. You know what? I'm gonna go check. Okay. Sound effect is depth cutting through the most, but I think it's solid. I'll turn the sound effect down. Dude, sound effects are loud. It's so loud. Here, hold on. I need to turn my volume up on my computer, and then I just need to turn this down and let me la da 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 da. Okay, that's really fucking loud. Holy shit. Okay, let me keep talking and let me see what it's like now. Yeah, that sounds way better. Let me do a little bit of this. Okay, I'm back. I did a little bit of checking in my on my actual stream. I just have my stream manager open so I can listen to it in case I ever need to. I can't go any quieter than this on both, and it's quite loud compared to me. But it didn't sound too bad. Like, it sounded like, you know, pretty equal. I would say I'm at like 55 to 60. They're at like 45 to 40%. You know, if we're talking like audio balance, I think that's fine. Let's get started. Oh, the sound of glass shattering is sharp and piercing. Oh, I did look because I thought I had this downloaded ready for stream. I mean, my DVD update. I had to look into my library and update the DVD download. I looked at the description of this update, and it said something about bullying, crying, bonds formed through tears. Um, what was the other thing it said? It said a song of love or something like that. I don't know. I don't even remember buying this update. I think I did it when it was on sale, you know, with like 20 other updates, games. Okay. Anyways, the sound of glass shattering is sharp and piercing. I think this is a romance game, like a light novel. However, this sound carries a greater sense of despair. Oh, prediction. Bully girl just threw rock into bullied girl house. And the note says, it's written on the rock, it says, "You're ugly, snot nose." Scolding, screaming, crying, dot, 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 dot. You only have to do 3. You don't have to do 6. Humans look so unbearable when they are in a state of emotional collapse. No comment. After all reasoning disappears, the only thing left is ugliness. Oh, damn, that
それ
thing
な
is
ら要する
bright.
に、この結婚を犠牲にしてまであの女の世話がしたいわけ？
Is that Japanese? I don't think that didn't sound very Japanese to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, first opinions. Forgot that they had voices here. Oh, do you see the plate? I don't have a cursor, but if you look at on the wall, on the rightmost wall, the bottom left plate thing, whatever that is shattered, I think. It's gone, it's missing. My first 2 opinions is, actually I have 3 opinions now. One, I don't like the assortment of colored pillows. I feel like you should go for a theme. I think that's quite lazy and kind of stupid. I now have a 4th opinion, and 2 of them have to do with the TV sound setup. I don't like how the middle of the TV, like is that a Samsung? Does that just say Samsung? Am I stupid? That looks like it just says Samsung. I feel like I can recognize. I think I have a Samsung. Is this me? I don't like how it like doesn't line up. And speaking of not lining up, if you look at the left speaker, that looks like it's in line with the TV, but the one on the right is in front of like the desk, the table. I don't like that. My final opinion is about that teapot, the teapot and the teacup. That is so bright. Is that made out of pure diamond? Like, what is that about? That is so bright. I don't know if I like this room setup. The couch doesn't even face the TV. What is the point? Are we just supposed to look at those stupid plates on the wall? I don't like this. Why is the trash can plaid? Why is the trash can like a plaid shirt? Why does it have that? Hello? Where did you buy that? Did you make it? Okay, you know what? I'm done. So are you sacrificing this marriage to protect that woman? Oh, wait, drama. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy on the architecture of the room, on the interior designer, who should be fired. This slightly strange woman, she is my mother.
お前に責任がないとでも言うのか。お前、自分で何日この家を開けていたか考えてみろ。俺はお前より家政婦と話した時間の方が長いんだぞ。
No, I think this is Japanese. Are you not responsible for this as well? Look at yourself. How many days have you actually stayed in this house? I talked to the housekeeper more than I talked to you. Ooh, cook her. I don't know which one's the last name, which one's the first one. I think it's Kenji. Cook her, Kenji.
話したでしょ？取材
Did
で。
I tell you before? To get inspiration. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
取材。ま
To
た
get
取材だ。
inspiration? To get
お前
inspiration?
は少し
You
賞
just
を
received
取
some
っただ
award.
け。
Do you think you
し
would
か
stand
も
up
お
so
前
easily
の
to
所
win
属
for your
は
prize-winning debut
俺
film
が
that
い
I
て
directed?
お
That
前
I
のために
directed?
監督してやったからこそ上映できたんじゃないか。大
That's
賞
kinda...
を取って
Oh, he's not done.
お前はそんなに簡単に
Oh,
出
he's
世した
like
つも
really
りなの
not
か
done. Are you done now? That's a long sentence. For him, not really for me.
何を言ってるの？
What are you saying?
文学界には才能のある人間がいくらでもいるのに
Do you
お
really
前
think
は
you're
本当
so
に
superior?
自分の
Sorry,
実
his
力が抜き
talking
ん
is
出ているとで
distracting.
も
Hold
思
on.
ってい
Do
る
you
の
really
か
think you're so superior?
Yittero.
I'm telling you, it was
お前
just
は
because of
単に
luck And
うん
me.
と俺に頼っているだけだ。
I turned my volume all the way down. He's still going. Like, I got too distracted from both of us talking at the same time. I don't think it works that well. The man who flew into a rage and threw the book on the ground before stomping on it is my father. I don't know if that's supposed to be Iri? Iri? It's not Ire. Iri Genji. Okay, it's just a book. Like, why did the book make a glass shattering sound? Is everything made out of glass here? What is happening? What is going on with that plate? Is it just supposed to be like that? Why don't they have another plate? Dude, I kind of hate this house. I can no longer remember his face, but I can still remember his deliberate, provocative tone that day. Oh, a memory. I see. I stared at the tattered book on the ground. That is my mother's first novel. Crane's Feathers. What is that, like a shout out? Is that like a plug? I like that they just put the name there. That is my mother's first novel, Crane Feathers, which became a big hit after it was adapted on the big screen by my father. Oh, interesting. You know what? Kind of W power couple, having a writer and a director. Well, I guess not power couple because they sound very abusive and it sounds like they hate each other. But if it wasn't for that, could be a power couple. Crane's Feathers led to my father's career as a director and my mother's reputation as a writer. When they became a couple, they were often talked about in the literary world. Okay. Dude, I can't get over that stupid plaid trash can. It's so ugly. That can't be a trash can it? That has to be something else. Maybe it's just like a rolled up rug. But now, the precious first edition of the book at my father's feet is completely deformed. Oh my god, dude, if you just waited like 20 years, you could sell that for like $1 million. That's so fucked. It's just like their ruined marriage. Damn.
出て行って。
Get out.
何?
What?
結婚していながら道を
I
踏み
already
外
have
した
pictures of
男
you
が
cheating with that
別
woman.
の女と
Do
一
you
緒に
really
いると
think
こ
you
ろの
can
写
get
真
away
が
with it?
私の手の中にあるの。
She's cooking. Well, like, what is the point? Wait, so he's cheating, and he's mad at her because he cheated. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's abuse of parents anymore. I think W mother, L father. Let's say Wother, Lauder. Father, Lauder, L. You
家に
know
し
what
ろ
I mean.
財産にしろ
This house, this
何か一つ
property
で
is
も持って
mine.
いけると
You
は
won't get
思わない
anything.
で。
The only thing you can do
私
is
はあな
leave and
たを
wait for the court's
一文なしで追い
decision.
出すから裁判所から書類が来るのを待っていて。
This guy's a bum. Kick him on the street. He doesn't own the house. He's cheating. He's only a good director because he directed your book into a movie. This dude is a bum. Get him out. Kick him out the house.
お前
Good.
この女
You woman.
全部
Don't
計
say
算づくなん
that.
だな。
You calculated everything from the start. Okay.
あなたが先に浮気しなけ
If you
れば
didn't cheat first,
私が
how do
計
you know
算
I'm
づく
this
だからといって
calculative?
何がで
Wasn't
き
it
る
you
の？
who first?
あなたが自分からもうこうなったら
Stop
話すこと
talking
もないわ。
nonsense. Hurry up and take the
子供を連れ
kid.
て出て行って。
Whoa! What did I do? Hello? Take the kid and leave? I didn't do anything. What? Hello? I thought we were cool. I'm on your side. Like, I'm still on your side. It hurts, but I'm still on your side. Damn, don't take me.
調子に乗ってるな。
Are you getting carried
自分
away?
は被害
You
者
wanna
面し
pretend to be
て
the victim?
あの
So
子
don't
の
expect
親
to
権
have
が
wait. So
俺
don't
に回っ
expect
て
me
く
to
る
have
と思う
custody
な
over
よ。
the son. Yes, bro. W dad for being deadbeat and wanting to run away. Yes, leave me with my cool mom, please.
何を言ってるの？
What are you saying? Oh my god, are they both gonna abandon me? Please don't. Wait, please don't both abandon me. That'd be so fucked
わ
up.
からないこともないだろう。
You didn't think of that, did you?
浮気した
How
男
much
が
paternal love do you
父
think
と
a
しての
cheating
愛
man will
を
give to his
どれ
son?
だけ子供に注げると思っているんだ？
I had a friend who was afraid of that because, like, his uncle, his father, his grandpa, I think his great grandpa, they all cheated. And I remember one day he broke down crying to me because he didn't want to also cheat. And that was pretty sad. I don't really know why I'm putting his tea out there. My fault. Maybe I should get a paper towel and clean up that spilled tea. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, but I mean, you guys don't know him. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, that line just reminded me of that. And I was like, he's kind of speaking facts.
法廷は、か
The
わい
court
そ
will
うな
award him
母
to
親
his
のお前
poor
に、
mother.
親権を認めるだろうよ。
Okay, if I swear to God, I'm on her side. I think she's in the right, of course, and I think this guy's a piece of shit. But if she starts trying to like backtrack and give me up, I might just not like either of them.
いいか。お前
Don't
が
think
ヒ
that
ロ
I'll
シの
take care
世話
of,
をするん
of
だ。
Hiro for you. Okay, that's kind of fucked up.
なんで私があなたの子供を養わなきゃいけないの？
Why do I have to raise your son? How can this
体の中に裏切り
child
者の
with the
汚い
dirty
血が流
blood
れ
of
て
a
いる子供
traitor
に
be worthy of my ser-?
私
What
の
is
名字を名乗
happening?
らせられる？
What did I do? I didn't do shit. I'm just chilling, man. What? Dude, I'd be heated. If I'm this kid, I'd be heated. Dirty blood of a traitor? Okay.
あなたは私
You
に
just
あの
want me
子
to
の
look at
顔
his
を毎
face
日
every
見させ
day
るのね。
to think of his
ろくで
unbearable
なしの父
father.
親を
Let me tell
思い
you.
出させる
Don't
の
think
ね。
that I will do that.
ねえ、ふざけないで。
I might be orphanage. Dude, I might be going into the orphanage. No. Dude, I'm gonna be going through some Annie shit. I can't even sing. Tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I can't sing. I can't do that. How am I gonna get adopted by some rich people? I don't have any talents. Help. I'm done. All I can do is play DBD, man. No. My mother picked up the glass and threw it at my father. It hit the door and the clear sound of glass breaking could be heard. Her voice sounded hysterical.
出て行け、出て行って。
Go! Get out of here! And, I guess that was a bad dream. Everything that was once happy is now destroyed. The only thing left is the ugliness of the fight. Is this? I kind of hate the double, like the 6 dots. I feel like 3 is enough. 4 is punctual, you know? How battered and exhausted people look when they end a relationship. Not really. I've ended quite a lot. I don't think it's ever been like this. I don't think that's really the truth. I don't really think it's supposed to be like that. Where you both say fuck this kid. Are we really born into this world because we are deeply loved? ... When we were first born into this world, we were all bearing hope and warmth. Our souls were as white as snow and as light as wings. Oh. That's the name of the game, isn't it? Snow Wings or something like that? Winged snow? White snow wings? I don't know. But the filth and cruelty of this world won't allow us to prosper forever. Spit King. Rumors, suspicions, temptations, choices. Ooh. Hold on, he's kind of spitting. Every struggle in life helps us grow. Every growth causes a piece of our wings to fall. Eventually, the small wings will be unable to bear the weight of the increasingly heavy soul. Day after day, one day, the white will be stained and become dirty. The wings will melt like ice and snow and return again to nothingness. In this world we struggled and shouted, but in the end we will still drown in our own fated sorrows. The final shape of our life has already been determined. So, I'm seeing 6... Okay, I'm seeing 6 snowflakes on the text box. How many of these are different? Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different snowflakes. Which one would you guys be? I would be... Which one would I be? I think I'd be... I'm kind of stuck between that circle one, the one with a bunch of circles, and the one next to it with like that kind of looks like a tree. I think I kind of want to be the tree one. Oh! Oh my god, that was so bright. Okay, bird trapped in a cage. I'm seeing symbolism. Cars, everybody knows symbolism. Ooh! Ooh, his heart drifted between these 2 girls and remained something. Wait, do I know this? Can I read this? Oh, it's gone. It was in katakana. I'm not fully learned katakana yet, so no. She was pretty and not very talkative, so people... Okay. Not even allowed to read, but okay, sure. She was very carefree and liberated, acted boldly, and was slightly bizarre. Dude, they're barely giving me time to speed read this. Hello? Who are these people? Half of those people aren't even the main cast. Oh, it did say that tears conceived by... Or, no, what was it? Whoa! Okay. Oh, it's just a beach. Is she dying? Okay. Okay, so we're in a love triangle. I hope this isn't a Gooner game. I really hope it's not. This song's a banger, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty good. Was that a dove? I don't really know my birds all the best. It is white wings. Oh, I thought it was snow wings. White wings, okay. Chapter 1. The moment of parting and reunion. Okay. So, I remember... Okay, the text that they were showing is in the description. I remember that. I remember looking at the opening video of that one. I don't remember looking at all of it because I skipped through some. I'm really hoping... I saw like a few swimsuit things. I'm really hoping this is a normal romance thing and not a Gooner game. I'm really hoping this isn't a Gooner game. Please. Please. Oh my god, please. Should I look up what this game has? I didn't look it up. I looked at the description and like the tags. I didn't see anything like bad. I feel like it normally says, oh, contains this. I didn't see any of that. So I think it's okay. Anyways, chapter 1, something about reuniting and stuff. The early morning breeze blew the curtains, looking cool and refreshing. I blinked, and when my vision became clear again, I realized there were still tears in the corner of my eyes. He woke up crying. I did that a few weeks ago. I told you guys about that. Many years have already passed, but I will still have tears in my eyes every time I dream of that moment. I think it's the only time I ever cried in my dream and woke up crying. I actually wonder if I have cried in my dreams before, because sometimes I'll wake up and like parts of my pillow will be wet, but I don't know if that's just like drool or if it's like tears. Either or. This is absolutely outrageous. Sitting up from the bed, I felt extremely tired. Did I... Oh. Oh wait, I took my mother's name. Even though she didn't like me, I took her name still. I hate when I wake up and I'm still tired. Dude, especially before I have to do something. Like if I have to go to school or like work or something and I wake up tired. Oh my god, bro. It's the worst ever. Okay, Fujihara. That is my last name. I had that dream. Again. I got up and tried not to think about it as I washed and changed. However, just like trying to forget all these years, I kept going back to that dream. I couldn't help but wallow myself in it, unable to free myself. When I was 10 years old, my parents divorced. Okay, fun fact, true truths and a lie, I see. As a well-known writer, my mother would often travel around the world, getting inspiration and giving speeches. My father couldn't bear the glory of his famous writer wife. Sorry? Let me retry that. My father couldn't bear the glory of his famous writer wife, who spent little time with him and was often away. Eventually, their marriage became in name only. Ooh, kind of cooking. At first, he was just frustrated, but later he cheated with another woman. L. Sorry, I almost started choking. L. I don't really know what else to say about that. That's bad. Sorry. Because my father committed adultery, the court granted my mother all the property and me. Okay, but she said, I don't want him. She said I had dirty blood. She said I was unbearable. That's kind of fucked up. Though she did... Yeah. Yeah, that was the issue. Sorry, that caught me so off guard. It was so blunt. Actually, I'm afraid that I'm the only thing she didn't want. It is said that my face is extremely similar to my father's, very flattering to women, but with a sense of coldness. It must be very similar, or else my mother wouldn't look so disgusted every time she sees me. After they divorced, I changed my last name to my mother's. For 6, 7, 8 years, it has just been the two of us living together. It was something that happened many years ago, but I still always dream about the last time that they were together. Oh, what's up, Primetime? This is the new DVD update. We're playing DBD. The hysterical woman in the dream and the elegant, dignified woman of my memory are completely different. This is the new tome. We're reading the lore for the new tome of the chapter. I think this is Stranger Things. What the fuck is this? We're reading the tome lore, chill. To be honest, I, myself, don't understand why I always have this dream. I think it's trauma. The only thing I'm certain about is that I don't want to be like my parents in my dream. This is actually, this is the new Survivors lore. And they're teasing it early. That's what we're reading. If a relationship ends, it will turn into resentment of each other. That's why it's better if you don't start one in the first place. You don't support the new character in DBD? Damn. When I walked into the living room, Mother was drinking coffee at the table. She looked as elegant as ever, dressed meticulously in high-quality custom-made suits. Sorry, in a high-quality custom-made suits. I noticed that there was a suitcase at her feet. Uh-oh. You saw the old lady one? I'm not gonna call her Miss Saki Tits. Yeah, she did. W. I also saw that, I forgot which material one, but I don't think it was that bad. I quite liked it. I noticed there was a suitcase at her feet. Okay, is she gonna, after like 8 years, are you gonna kick me out now? That's fucked up. My fucking grandma's gonna be crouch slapping my crotch. I'll kill them every time. Dude, you don't want, like, okay, why is it okay for Sable to be touching and reaching around back there, but it isn't okay for the grandma to be doing it? She's got experience. she's got her perfectly wrinkled hands for texture and grip.
ヒロ、私しばらく外国に行くの。
Hold on, you're my mother? Ooh, I'll call you mommy. Hold on. What's up? Hiro, I need to go abroad for a while. Take me with you. What's up? No. I'm not talking about the character. I'm talking me. No. Not like the game me, but me. She seems nice though. She doesn't seem like, maybe the 8 years have helped, but you know, I don't see her being like, you're unbearable to look at, you disgusting freak. No, not my actual mom, you fucking freak. I mean like Mimi and this game mom. Not, no. I want to, no, don't say that. That's fucked
先月い
up.
くつか賞を取って、
I won several
アメリ
awards
カに
last
招
month
か
and
れ
I've
た
been
の。
invited to go to America to give a few
いくつか
lectures.
講演会に
At the
参
same
加して、
time, I
つい
also
でに
need to
新
get
作のダムの
inspiration
取
for
材
my
も
new
してくるわ。
works. W, hardworking writer. Nice. No, is that me in jail? Do not say that I'm going
こ
to
れからし
jail.
ば
I
らくは
didn't
とて
say
も忙
that.
しくなるの。
I'll be very busy for a while. She seems nice. I don't know if it's crazy, but like I know I have my father's face and he cheated on you. But like you're still my mother and like, you know, you seem very nice to me. Even though you said that I was unbearable and that I had dirty blood and that I was like not what you wanted, that I was a burden and all that, and that you look at me like I'm disgusting and all that because of my face and you don't really like to talk to me. You seem kind of nice. Wait, maybe she's misunderstood. Maybe W mother.
生活費は私がちゃん
I
と
will
送るから、
punctually wait.
あなた
I
は
will
自分のこ
punctually
とをしっかりしてくれるわね。
remit the living expenses to you. Can you take good care of yourself? Like she's even caring, sort of. Is remit just like an allowance, basically? Just like give you? I'm guessing remit just means like divide and like give every once in a while. I've never actually heard that word. Interesting. Imagine it's just like just some like random bullshit the translation made. From the moment I saw her suitcase, I knew she was gonna leave, even if she didn't explain it to me. Okay, I kind of feel like she did explain it though. Why is he like so... Guys, can I be honest? I don't like our character anymore. Off of first glance, unless this mom does something where I'm like, oh, I'm back on his side, it just kind of seems like he's whining. It seems like he's one of the guys who's like, oh, woe is me. The world is so unfair. Like, what he's going, I knew she was gonna leave, even if she didn't explain it. Brother, she explained it in detail, and she's asking, she's giving you a plan for what she's gonna do, and she's making sure you can take care of yourself. She seems cool. What is going on? In fact, she might just not want... Bro, what are we talking about? You're pissing me off now, hero. What are we doing? She seems fine. She actually seems very chill. Mother's tone has always been this calm and formal. I mean, yeah, but it's not like uncaring. She also uses the same tone with editors and reporters. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know how to get along with a mother who is constantly away and stays behind closed doors when she occasionally returns. To be honest, for someone like me who grew up in a broken family, I am not reluctant to see my mother go abroad. Instead, it makes me feel more relaxed. You know what, maybe I judged him too quick. I don't know why. Low-key, I kind of feel bad. I feel like the last, 3 text boxes kind of brought me back to his side. My fault, hero. My fault. At least I can use this self-deceiving At least I can use this self-deceiving method to make myself feel better. Okay. Maybe I haven't completely woken up from my dream yet. The mother in front of me is overlapping with the hysterical woman in my dream.
ヒロ、
Oh,
あなたに話しているの。
Shallow angrier. Hero, I'm talking to you.
え、
No
問題
problem.
ないよ。
本当に。
Really?
また寝坊
You're
し
both
て。
sleepy and
まだぼーっとして
absent-minded.
いるわね。
Okay, she's kind of a dick.
しっかりしなさ
Pull
い。
yourself together. I
朝から
really
晩
don't
ま
know
で
what you're
何して
doing
る
all
の
day
よ。
and night. Am I not in
ご
school?
めん。
Sorry. Because of the nightmare I had about you all night. I repeated this sentence several times in my heart before it finally entered my stomach with the toast and fried eggs. I couldn't say that out loud. I'm even trying to think of something to say to please her.
そうだ。
Right. Congratulations on receiving the
受賞
awards,
おめでとう。
mother.
努力の結果が出
Having
た
an
だけ
achievement after
よ。
hard work is
何
nothing
もお
worth
めでたくはない
congratulating.
わ。
Damn, hello? You can't even say, thank you.
反対に努力して
On the contrary,
結果が出
having
ない
no
こと
achievement
こそ
after
が恥
hard
ずか
work
し
is
いことよ。
shameful. Josh Allen. Sorry. Sorry. He's got an MVP. Hold on, I gotta get rid of that bot. Banned. You are banned. Wait, this game has a section on Twitch. I just looked. There's a category for it. I'm happy that PlayStation Auto does that because I would never have even looked for it. Okay.
まあ、そうだね。
That's right. I became silent again. There was only the sound of knives and forks rubbing on plates, making the silent atmosphere even more uncomfortable. I felt a little awkward and didn't know what to
Hiro,
say.
ど
Hiro,
うしてまたぼーっと
why
し
are
て
you
いる
still
の？
dazed? Damn! Can you hop off?
私あなたが上の空の様子
I
が
hate
大
your
嫌いなの。
absent-mindedness. Bro, chill. Sorry.
いつも謝って
Don't
ばか
always
りいな
simply
いでよ。
apologize. It's not manly at all.
ごめん。わ
Sorry.
かった。
Oh, sorry. I know now. I thought she was gonna just start yelling at him. That's what I was ready for. I don't know how to face my own mother. Every time I wake up from my dream, I want to try and please her. However, there's already a peculiarity and distance between us. If I do anything deliberate, it will only make the situation more uncomfortable. It's not that I don't want to do anything. It's just that I'm afraid she will show resentment and hate towards me. Just like she did in my dream. Wait, so was that real or was that not real? His mother saying all that fucked up shit. However, I forgot that she no longer shows much emotion or energy towards me. She uses her indifferent attitude to tell me that I am actually unnecessary. This breakfast was particular... Fuck, I can't even speak. This breakfast was particularly... What? This breakfast was particularly This breakfast was particularly constrained in silence. I don't know why I had so much trouble with that word. My
そういえ
bad.
ば、あな
Speaking
た
of
もあと
which,
1年で受験
you are
ね。
about to have your exam soon.
私、
I
教育
consulted a
関
friend
係
in
の
the
友達を
education
訪ね
industry
て、
and registered you for
あ
a
なたを予
tuition
備校に
class.
通わせること
If
に
you
した
can
の。
work a bit
あ
harder,
なた
it
の
won't be
勉強も
difficult for you to get into
も
a
う少
better
し努力した
university.
うん
Yes.
空港に行く支度をするわ。
I'm going to
朝
the
ごはんを食べ
airport.
たら
After you
学
eat
校に行って
breakfast,
ね。
go to class. Yes.
それと、もう
I've
学校に電
contacted
話
the
で連
school
絡
and
しておいた
requested
けれ
for you
ど、
to quit the basketball team.
あなたをバスケットボー
Whoa!
ル部から退
Remember
部
to
させる
submit
か
your
ら。
remember to
今
submit
日
your
退部届を
withdrawal
出す
form
の
today.
忘れないでね。
Hello?
何
What?
どうして
あなたの
Why?
バスケットボールの
Your
練習は時
basketball
間の
training
無駄だ
takes
も
up too
の。
much time.
このま
If
ま
you
だ
go
と
on
勉
like
強の方が
this,
失
your
敗に終わるわ。
schoolwork will be affected.
だけど
だ
But
けどじゃない
there
わ
is
よ。
no but.
他のものは
I can
別
do
として
anything.
でも
But
バスケだ
basketball.
俺は
I
天
promised
神
to go
と
with
天
Tenjin.
神
Tenjin?
誰
Who's that?
どこ
Anyway,
行っても
basketball is just a
バ
hobby.
スケットボー
Do
ル
you
なん
want to
て
disobey me?
一時的な遊
Okay,
びでしょ。
tell LeBron that basketball is just a
あなた、
hobby.
私
What
に
if
反
I'm
抗
like
するの
Troy? What if I can go pro, mother? What if my whole story beat is to want to go pro at basketball, to get an offer from Duke, but also enjoy singing, and then I want to quit basketball for singing? Sorry, my throat really hurts from all the talking already. Dude, I haven't streamed in like a week and a half. Actually, I think it's only been a week. But oh my gosh, I'm so unused to talking.
俺は
Do you want to disobey me? I
私を困ら
don't
せ
do
ないで
things
よ
that。give me a headache.
うん
Yes.
いいわ。
Okay,
車が来
the
たわ。
car is here.
もう行
I
かな
need
い。
to go. I looked down at the tuition registration form. It wasn't cheap and the places had already been filled up a month ago. Mother must have given much thought into this matter. But then, when I thought about the fact that she couldn't even remember my best friend's name, I felt the great distance between
なぜなら
us. Because
全く気にし
she
てない
never
から
cared about
行
it.
ってらっしゃい
Have a safe journey. Okay, he's kind of spitting. This dialogue kind of spitting. My voice seems so hollow in the empty room. Dude, I feel like my throat's off. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something, but I feel like my sinuses are a little clogged. Okay. Suddenly, it was difficult to contain my anger. I scrunched up the registration form, threw it into the trash can, and sat depressed on the floor. Why? I really hate studying. Compared to this, I love playing sports more. No, I really like playing basketball. Can I not pursue my own interests? I don't expect her to give me a warm smile, but at least let me keep my only
もしもし
interest. Hello?
母さん
Mother?
ヒロ、
Hiro,
あなたは
you
母
might
さ
feel
ん
that
を
your
白
mother
状
is
だと思うか
unreasonable,
もしれない。
but Mother paused briefly at this moment and her tone seemed to be different from normal.
私はあなた
I'm
に
very sorry.
健
I
全な
failed to
き
give
ちん
you
と
a
した
healthy
家
and
庭を
complete
与えられな
family.
かったことを申し
Wait,
訳ないと思ってる。
she's kind of like chill like that. Okay, I want to turn down the voices a little bit. I'm very sorry. I failed to give you a healthy and complete family.
だけどね、
But I am no
私が
different
この
from
世の
any
全
other
ての
mother in this
母親と
world
変わ
who
らないと
deeply
ころは、
loves their child.
うん
Huh?
あなたがしっかり
I
勉
hope you
強しても
study
あな
hard.
たは
You're
頭
not
が悪いわ
stupid.
けではな
You
い
just
の。
aren't focused on your studies.
ただ、
As a mother,
心
I
は
hope you
勉
can
強
work
の
hard
方
for
に
your
向か
future
っ
and
てい
later
ない
live
だ
a good
け。
life. Mother rarely shows any emotion towards me. At this moment, though, I felt that she was human and actually had a soul. I took a deep breath for a few seconds and discarded the voice in my heart that longed for
母さ
freedom.
ん
Mother,
どうすればいいか
I
分
know
かっ
what
て
to
る
do now.
私はあなたに期
Very
待
good.
してる。
I have
私
expectations
の
of
気持
you.
ちを無駄にし
I
な
hope you
い
don't
で。
disappoint me, Hiro.
母さん
Mother. The line went dead on the other end of the phone, but I still responded to her like a fool. I'm going to turn this way down, just in case. I stood up, walked over to the trash can, and stared at the crumpled registration form for a moment before picking it up. As soon as my mother showed a little interest in me, I'm willing to compromise. Everyone says that a mother's love for her child is unconditional. I, on the other hand, can only keep longing for the kind of motherly love that everyone else can easily get. I'm very confused. I don't understand. What am I living for? Damn. Does getting into a good university mean I will have a good life? I doubt it. Can people like me really have the emotions and happiness of normal people? One day, will I really meet a certain someone? No. Even if I do, what can I do? I put the registration form in my bag, stood up and went out the door. The weather is so good, yet my mood is such a terrible mess. Prediction, I think. Oh! Anyway, huh. Hey Fujiwara, here are some of your love letters. They were stuffed in my locker again. You're so popular with the girls. Tenshin Tatsuhiko, my good friend. The best, the one and only. Oh, Tenshin. More, Why are you so lifeless? Nothing. I didn't sleep well last night. It sounds like you, Prime Time. Always tisking me. I don't even do anything wrong and I get tisks. I'll say like, hey guys, how's everyone feeling tonight? I had a good night. I'll just get a tisk. Tsundere ass motherfucking viewers, bro. What is going on? Are you experiencing puberty? That's why I said you should find yourself a girlfriend. You see, you have so many love letters. Don't you receive more of these things than I do? There's no one in all of 3A. No, the whole school, who's as popular as you are with the girls. That's because every confession to me gets a reply. Oh wait, have I been reading both of their lines? Oh shit. I think I might have been reading both their lines. That's because every confession to me gets a reply. Unlike you, who never replies to anyone. Such a cold-hearted guy. Wouldn't you want to end the relationship later anyway? If you're gonna split up, why start in the first place? This music is so happy. And it's so loud. I'm turning this off. Okay, sorry. The music is so happy. But like the conversation is not that happy. Okay. If you're gonna split up, why start in the first place? Actually, it's the dreams I've had for many years which makes me afraid of relationships. Oh, in case you missed it, we had a bad family life. Parents fighting all the time, dad cheated, got divorced, mother has me, mother hates the look of me, I'm afraid of relationships because of my trauma, and I dream every night about their fight that got them divorced, and I cry myself when I to waking up. I cry whenever I wake up, or I wake up crying. So yeah, that's the lore of this tome. If this is what the end of a relationship looks like, it's better not to start one. I don't want to turn ugly, and I also don't want to see the person I once loved become so unrecognizable. But this is youth. Tenshin's confident tone makes me want to both laugh and cry. At the same time, it makes me even more envious of his personality. We've been in the same class since middle school. Although both of us are the lowest ranking students, his family is wealthy. He's very handsome and he's very popular with the girls. Okay. Well, he's not very... They said they're both very smart, so maybe not W, but okay. However, the reason why Tenshin is so popular is not because of his looks or family background. It's because of his cheerful and optimistic personality. He looks chill. He seems like a nice guy. Generally speaking, he is very carefree. And this personality clicks with me very well. Although, at times, his optimism is a bit difficult to confront. By the way, don't forget that this afternoon there's an urgent basketball training. Next week, that famous, legendary coach will come to watch our game, and he might select a player to join the national team. Make sure you perform well. Really? You just reminded me. You're not yourself today. Hey, Fujiwara, what are you thinking about? It's very strange. Oh, sorry, it's very strange. Nothing, only I just quit basketball. This is for you. I took out the withdrawal form from my school bag and handed it to Tenshin. For a moment, I felt like I'd given up a part of my life.
バスケ部で浜野先生
When you go to basketball training, can you please help me give this to Mr. Hamano? Withdraw? Why? Fujiwara, you're the driving force of this team. Well, my mother wants me to go to tuition. My mother wants me to go tuition? What is that? What? She already called and told the teacher there. The withdrawal form is just a formality. Why? How can she decide such an important thing for you? Exams are important, but basketball is just as important. Hey Fujiwara, must you withdraw? Have you not tried discussing it with her? Tenjin, you won't be able to understand. Tenjin's family is warm and happy. His father is very open-minded and humorous, and his mother is very gentle and beautiful. Ever since I met him in middle school, I've always seen encouragement and smiles in him. Although he gets punished for his wrongdoings, all his hobbies and ideals are supported by his family. Unlike me, he is the type of person who grew up in a happy, warm, and loving environment. Growing up in this kind of family, he doesn't understand how hard it is for me to even ask my mother to look at me a bit more. Hey, Fujiwara, can you consider it again? Tenjin, you and I are different. Even if you don't do well in your exams, you can work in your father's company and inherit the family business. I'm turning the volume down. I'm sorry. It's hard to read while also listening to the music and the voices. Dude, and my throat hurts. Hold on, I'm drinking more water. Even if you don't do well in your exams, you can work in your father's company and inherit the family business. I, as the son of the famous Fujiwara Kayoko, can only work hard and follow the guidance of my mother. Even if I am reluctant to go down this path, I still have to follow it. If only this was a love story where a love interest could come and save me from this despair in my mind. Too bad our only choice is our best friend right now. But we made an arrangement. I feel like this is a big loss. How can his loss be compared to my helplessness and sadness? For a moment, I was jealous of Tenjin. I really want him to feel despair. Whoa! And gloominess. Hello? What is happening? When that happens, will he still be so brilliant? Forget it. You must be very upset now. What a pity. I was scared by the thoughts that I just had. Tenjin had a very good personality and no one can hate him. At that moment, my mood improved when I saw him anxiously looking at me and scratching his hair. How could I think of such a thing just now? I must be mad. If you're not on the team, then we'll have to let Kawamoto substitute. That guy will sure be happy. I have to spend a lot of time in training him. Seriously, we work so well together. I'm sorry, Tenjin. I'm not apologizing because I want to withdraw from the team, but because it's not up to me. I'm apologizing because just a moment ago, I was so jealous of him. Idiot, do I want your apology? Your mood must be worse than anyone else right now. ... This is Tenjin. Although he is very carefree, he understands me more than anyone else. Whenever he sees that I'm in a bad mood, he'll immediately change the subject. Actually, in his heart there is a gentleness that no one can reach. It was really bad of me to think the way I just did. Anyways, love letters. Do you really not care about them? I'll leave them to you, Tenjin. You receive so many love letters, you must have a lot of experience in dealing with this. Me? Of course. Wait, no. I, of course, will discuss my... Me? I, of course, will discuss my love with the girls who sent me the love letters. That's how I deal with it. What do you say? You want to follow suit? How can I? Tenjin, you seem to change girlfriends every 3 or 4 days, every 6 or 7 weeks. Sorry. The longest one you've had was for 2 weeks. This isn't normal. I can take care of every girl, after all. There's so many love letters. Here we go again. The dark thought in my head was starting to appear again. Why? Why are the things that Tenjin doesn't cherish so difficult for me to obtain? The smile on his face is a reflection of my ugliness and inferiority. This guy's kind of depressing. Jealousy is flowing through my body, and I feel like my body is decaying with it. Reason tore through my heart, desperately trying to wake me up, but the only thing that responded to it was bitter silence. The sun is shining brilliantly outside the window, and no matter what, the sun is unable to shine into my heart. Especially you, Fujiwara. You're so popular, yet till now you've never held a girl's hand. You're no longer playing basketball and you don't want to fall in love. Are you practicing to become a monk? We've already discussed the problem of not finding a girlfriend many times before. However, today, this topic feels particularly harsh. Didn't first try that time. Well, technically second try the sentence, but particularly, I did it first try. So that's nice. I looked at Tenjin's handsome face, which is very popular with the girls, and didn't know how to respond. I don't know, kiss him or something. I don't know. On that bright face, there's always a smile, but somehow, the more I see it, the more bitter I feel. I actually don't know how to face Tenjin. Is the music still happy? Hold on. It is! I've had the music off on my headset the entire time. Why is it still so happy? Huh? Wait, I was joking about kissing him. Okay. I think now's a good time to save. Okay, I want to confess, but I'm gonna do covering emotions with anger, and then we're gonna go back. Maybe my impression of him has changed, but I feel like he no longer understands me like before. He didn't notice my emotions at all. He just called my name and waved his hand in front of my face. Hey, Fujiwara, did you listen to me? Shut up! You're very talkative. Of course I want to study hard. If I don't spend my time as a student studying and working hard, wouldn't my youth be wasted? Actually, now, I can barely maintain my normal tone. He looks pretty unhappy. Every move of Tenjin seems like he's showing off. His happy face, with no traces of sadness, was making my jealousy grow. A mixture of guilt and jealousy filled me, making me very anxious. What's with that strange reasoning? Don't be so noisy. I want to sleep for a while. Damn. I lay my head on the table, pretending to sleep and trying impatiently to avoid the complex feeling that was surging inside of me. I never want to see my petty and low heart. I don't want anyone to see it, especially you, Tenjin. You really are strange today. Hey, Fujiwara, actually, you only seem good to get along with. But in reality, you never actually let anyone get close to you. What are you afraid of? Yes, I'm afraid. It's because I grew up in a dysfunctional family environment. That is the reason why I don't want to start a relationship with anyone. Are you satisfied? Fujiwara, why do you think I gave up basketball? Because the happiness that you take for granted is something that I can never have. Whether it's love or basketball, it's something you can easily pursue. For me, it's all that kind of affection. No matter how reluctant I am, I still have to give it up. I will unconditionally compromise. Just let it go. It's just for my mother to gently call my name and actually look at me for once. Just once is good enough. But Tenjin, you grew up in such a happy environment. How can you understand my feelings of fear and despair? One day in the future, you will hold on to the girl you love and you will have your happy fairy tale ending. The happiness that I can't hope to attain is something you take for granted. Tenjin looked at me and didn't seem to believe me. He tried to speak. Well, Fujiwara, don't bother me. I was probably acting a bit abnormal. Okay, I don't know when I can go back. I'm waiting for this end. I vented. He must be hurt, disappointing, outside by myself. He must have misunderstood. He turned away. Okay, we're going back. And now that we're back, we're gonna be good people and we're gonna do what we actually want to do, which is confession to him. I gotta drink a lot of water. Dude, I just talk so much. Oh my god. I'm out. I'm out of water. And my throat is still so sore. Okay. Looking up and looking clearly at Tenjin, I see a bit of worry in his eyes. The feeling of darkness and powerlessness inside me finally cleared up a bit. At least, I'm not alone. I took a look at Tenjin and tried to suppress the bitterness in my heart. I smiled at him, but I couldn't hide the envy in my voice. Tenjin, I really envy you. You're always so carefree and easygoing. What nonsense are you talking about? No, nothing. It's just that yesterday, I had a dream about what happened when my parents divorced. No wonder you were so upset early in the morning. I remember. You've told me before. At that time, you were still very young. Yes, I thought you'd forgotten, but the scenes in the dream were too real. It really was. Even though I was so young back then, I still remember how red their faces were when they... Oh my gosh, sorry. Were when they argued. It was extremely unfamiliar and ugly. Ugliness is a very recurring theme so far. Both of them were eager to sign a divorce agreement, but they argued over my custody. Only, they didn't argue about keeping me, but about pushing me away. Was that the first time that I felt the world didn't need me? It felt like a huge burden. No one wanted to have any more contact with me, because I represented the mistake they made in life. Idiot. Don't you still have me? At least I'll be with you. Although I'm not family, as your good friend, I will always be with you. Really, don't be so depressed. You had me worried all morning. Tenjin, thank you. What? No, nothing. I just think you're a great guy. What's up with you? You've been saying so many baffling things today. I didn't even sleep this time. Interesting. Students. Oh my gosh, do I have to do a new voice for her? Oh my god, I have to do a new voice for everyone, bro. I feel like every voice is just me changing the tone of my voice. I think if I stream this again after tonight, I don't know if it has to do with like my sinuses being a little bit filled or whatever, but I promise I'll make sure everyone has a good, different voice. Students, before we start class, I want to introduce a new student to you. The class teacher, Teacher Kinosita Rika. The class teacher, Teacher Kinosita Rika, walked briskly into the classroom. She seemed happy. Well, at least, she interrupted my inner turmoil. Who would want to transfer schools at a time like this? While she... I don't even remember the voice I did for her. I don't remember the voice. While she was studying at Sine Girls High School, she was always the top in school. She really is an outstanding student. It took me a lot of effort to bring her into our class. Oh my god, I have to do another voice. That would be bad. Wouldn't it mean that she's an ugly girl? Sorry. I'm running out of voices. The girl doesn't know how to dress up nicely. She only knows how to study hard. Yeah, exactly. The class burst into laughter. Teacher Kinosita Rika frowned at Ozasa, Megumi, and her tone became serious. Ozaza-san, please watch what you say and do. Yes, teacher. Ozaza Megumi is known as a bad girl in school. She only talks politely to teacher Kinosita Rika. All the other teachers don't feel inclined to talk to her. After all, it was teacher Kinosita Rika who asked her to be transferred into this class. Oh shit. I don't know what it just said. Where's log? Other teachers would have made excuses to get rid of this problematic girl. However, teacher Kinosita Rika treats all students equally. For this reason, she is very popular with the students. Maybe it's because of this reason that Ozaza will still somewhat listens to her. Ozaza-san, please take out the lollipop in your mouth. It's class time. Seeing Ozaza Megami put the lollipop away, teacher Kinosita Rika raised her volume and looked proudly towards the door. Hey, are either of these girls one of the girls? No, it's a black hair girl and a like white hair girl, isn't it? Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know why they always say teacher before saying the teacher's name. Even I was curious for a moment. Teacher, oh my god. Kinesita Rika. Teacher, okay, Mrs. Kinesita treats all of her students equally, but she seemed to place great importance on this newly transferred student.
宮沢さん、入って。
Miyazawa-san, please come in. When I saw the girl in the school uniform walk expressionlessly... Fuck. Sorry, dude, I can't do this. When I saw the girl in school uniform walk expressionlessly into the classroom, I gasped. She is very petite and has a pair of pigtails. Her facial expressions are very beautiful and delicate, but have an indifferent temperament that doesn't match their appearance. Okay. Her hair color is unique, as white as the moon. It actually looks more beige. I don't know if that's crazy to say. It looks more like beige. Surprisingly, this hair color didn't look pale or dull, but this uniqueness makes her appear very cold and striking. It's as if a thin layer of snowflakes are covering her hair and are reflecting their white brilliance. The breeze blew gently and her skirt fluttered. She calmly used her left hand to hold it down and at the same time used her right hand to fix her slightly messy pigtails. I don't have a voice for her. Oh my god. My name is My name is Miyazawa Mo. Please take care of me. It's a very pretty girl. The astonishment in Tenjin's eyes showed as much as this tone. However, he isn't the only one. On the podium, the transferred student didn't seem to care or be surprised. She glanced at Ozaza Megami and spoke proudly and coldly. Well, at least, I don't think I should be considered an ugly girl. Huh? Oh. She probably heard what Ozaza Megami and the others had just said. Unlike her petite and cute appearance, her personality is very bold. She's not the type of good girl who's afraid of anything. Just like her appearance, she's a godsend voice that is beautifully sweet. Really? A godsend voice? With a sense of cold aloofness that doesn't encourage people to get close. Her gaze did not stay on Ozaza Megami for long, and she glanced around the classroom before finally fixing her eyes on me. I'm really happy that they mentioned that she has a godsend voice after the voice I gave her. Oh my god. Before finally laying her eyes on me. Perhaps it was just an illusion. But there was a fleeting moment where our eyes briefly met. Huh? Long time no see. Huh? Tenjin, did you hear what she just said? Is it Miyazawa Mo? Yeah, you are very cute. Huh? It's not like anybody said. I was too far away to hear what she said, but I saw her lips move slightly twice. The only thing I know is that when I saw her beautiful eyes, my heart stopped for a moment. Maybe everyone else is just like me, because the whole class is in a stunned silence. She exudes perfection from head to toe. Oh, I got an achievement. You first met Miyazawa Mo. Awesome. She is a very beautiful girl. I've never seen such a unique girl. Yeah, I haven't either. Dude, my nose is so stuffy. My nose keeps getting like stuffed, so I keep having like pause mid-sentence. Or else I'm like gonna run out of air or something. This is the first time Tenjin has praised a girl without holding back. I myself am no different from him. To be exact, all the boys in my class are all looking at Miyazawa Mo blankly and slightly spellbound. We stare spellbound at Miyazawa Mo, a bit dazed. Humans are sensory animals. This is probably the most normal physiological reaction when facing a beautiful member of the opposite sex. Maybe Tenjin and I were too loud. Our classmate, Naito Hamane, looked at me just as I was staring at Miyazawa Mo. Noticing her gaze, I slightly smiled at her. She seemed to blush and quickly turned her head back. Maybe it's just my imagination, but she seemed sad when she looked at the newly transferred student, Miyazawa Mo. Tenjin suddenly distracted me. He lowered his head and touched his chest. His tone was unusually serious. Damn it! I think I'm in love! Tenjin, you say that every time you see a beautiful girl. This time I'm serious. Yeah. You're so serious every time as well. I looked at Tenjin's rare, serious expression and looked at Miyazawa Mo's cold and distant face on the podium. Suddenly, from the depths of my heart, I couldn't help gloating. She is very different from all of Tenjin's previous girlfriends. Okay, I'm gonna put a prediction out here. Okay, quiet down. I'm gonna prediction. Amane, the girl with the deep voice, she bullied her in the past. We were friends with her before the divorce, and we don't really remember that. And he has no relation to her. That's my predictions. Miyazawa-san, you can temporarily sit. Teacher, there's an empty spot in the back row. Can I sit there? Ah, you mean the empty seat next to Fujiwara-san? Of course you can. But is it too far away from the podium? It's not a problem. I've already finished learning the course. That's right. If you're alright with it, you can sit there, Miyazawa-san. Fujiwara-san, Tenjin-san, I know that you two are good friends and often like to talk in class. The new student is going to sit next to Fujiwara-san now. Make sure you don't affect Miyazawa-san. Teacher, relax. I'll help her with the homework. Tenjin, oh my god, I can't say his last name. Or that might be his first name. Tenjin Tatsuhiko-san. As long as you don't disturb Miyazawa-san, that's good enough. She chose to sit there. I kind of forgot how I did. She chose. I forgot how to do the high-pitched voice for her. Whatever. Teacher Kinosara Rika's words made the whole class laugh. Actually, she wasn't really scolding us. She just made this joke to life in the atmosphere. She really is a very kind teacher who can always relate with all of her students. Only Miyazawa Mo is still expressionless. Her delicate features are like a soulless doll, not at all affected by the cheerful atmosphere. As for me, I wasn't really paying attention to what the teacher was saying. I was just watching her carrying her school bag and getting closer and closer to me. She's so beautiful. It almost doesn't look real. I faintly heard someone talking about her looks and petite figure, and also heard a girl say that she was just putting on an act. However, it seemed like she didn't hear them. She just walked towards the seat without any emotional changes. When she passed by, she looked at me. Maybe I was looking too directly at her. There we go. Avoid looking for fear of being hated, or directly say hello. You know what? I think in this game, I think these choices matter. And I think I would like to make as many choices to open up my heart and to heal as possible. So instead of being ruled by fear as I am in my life so far, because he did mention the fear, I think I would like to directly say hello. So, Miyazawa-san, nice to meet you for the first time. Is it the first time? Nice to meet you, stranger. Just then, you don't need to take Ozaza-san and the others so seriously. Huh? Are you the offended, ma'am? No, only Ozaza Megumi is known for being a bad girl in school. I think this beautiful new student should learn to protect herself. However, she seemed to misunderstand me. Miyazawa-san, I'm very happy to meet you. However, when dealing with people, maybe don't be so defensive. It will not necessarily benefit you. I see. Thank you for your warning. No, it's nothing. There seemed to be a smile in Miyazawa's eyes. It must be my misconception, but she seems like a girl who is very difficult to approach. Well then, let's start class. Miyazawa Mo listened very carefully in class. I looked at her delicate profile and became lost in thought. She is undoubtedly the most special girl that I've ever seen. I looked at her and my heart throbbed slightly. but I don't think I'm gonna make the first move. Damn. She really is a cold-hearted beauty. Just then, I handed her a lot of notes, but she didn't even look at them. Maybe she just didn't understand what I meant. Sitting behind Tenjin meant that I'd seen all of it. Relying on his handsome face and rich experience, Tenjin has always been successful when it comes to finding love. Whenever he has taken the initiative to strike up a conversation, he's never failed. However, it seems that this was completely ineffective for Miyazawa. There was a slight pleasure deep in my heart. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Anyway, Tenjin, it's only your first day at school. Do you really have to be so aggressive? What about the love letters that you haven't opened yet? Do you no longer care about them? I thought about it seriously. It's the first time I've ever seen such a beautiful girl. I feel like before I met her, I've never actually been this serious. That's true, Miyazawa. Oh, that's true. Miyazawa really is fuck. Hold on. That's true. Miyazawa really is very beautiful. Ah, Miyazawa-san. Miyazawa Mo came to the two of us sitting at the back door. She probably heard our conversation and frowned slightly when she looked at us. It was clear that she looked coldly at Tenjin and even seemed to be a bit disgusted. However, when she turned to me, she didn't seem to be so annoyed. Fujiwara-san, how do I get into the art classroom? Right. Art class is next. I'll take you there. Okay. Dude, what a godlike, serene, beautiful voice she has. I always feel that Miyazawa Mo is gentler towards me than towards other people. It's the first day, what are you talking about? This illusion is growing stronger. An idea flashed through my mind. Maybe I should get close to her. For a moment, I wanted to see Tenjin lose in this. However, that really would be too mean of me. I shook my head and felt a little disgusted at myself. Bring your school bag as well. Generally, we go home after art class. Only students on duty return to the classroom. Arigato! You're welcome. Well then, do you want me to accompany you there as well? There's no need. Oh damn, not even an accent that time. I caught Miyazawa Mo's expression without any reservation. She really seems to not like Tenjin. Actually, I don't really understand, because Tenjin is normally really popular with girls. At this moment, a few people left in the classroom, including Ozama Megumi and the others, walked towards... At this moment, a few people left in the classroom, including Ozama Megumi and the others, walked towards the back door. And it seemed like they didn't have good intentions. It wasn't towards me, nor Tenjin, but aimed towards Miyazawa Mo. Do you need two people to escort you to class, Your Highness? Who's this? Oh my god, I have to give her a voice now. Megumi, forget it. It's our first day. It's normal to be a beautiful girl and be surrounded by boys. Sayori's just too good-tempered. Some people just naturally like seducing the opposite sex. What are you talking about? I'm just asking for directions. If you girls see it as seducing, then I'm afraid you girls should reflect on your own thoughts and see if they are too dirty. What did you say? I said you should reflect on yourself. Bitch. Damn. Nakiri Sayori is the leader of Ozaza Megumi and Naito Amane. Okay. Sayori, Megumi, Amane. And let me do it in their voices. Sayori. Megumi. Amane. Okay. Dude, maybe I should just, like, I don't know, maybe slightly pitching up and down and doing normal voices is the move. Maybe just to stop, like, I don't think the voices I'm taking are very good for these people. I don't even know if I have another voice. I kind of ran out. I had to make one on the fly for the new character, for Mrs. Sayori. Her results are good. She looks beautiful and her family background is also pretty good. She's very popular at school. However, she was overshadowed from the moment Miyazawa Mo appeared. It's obvious that they are at odds with Miyazawa Mo. I thought Oh, is it a black-haired girl? For a second I thought it was the girl in the middle. Okay, so we got our 3 bullies. Love interest A, and probably secret love interest C. That's what we're calling our best friend. It's also very obvious that Tenjin is trying to protect her, but it seems that this is making Ozazu Megumi and Naito Hamane target her even more. Huh? Why are you attacking Miyazawa? Then why are you taking sides with Miyazawa Mo? Is it because she looks cute? So, is it a virtue to be unlovable and cause trouble? Tenjin-kun, because of a new classmate, are you really going to talk to a girl like this? Well, if you're bullying Miyazawa Mo, then yes. The atmosphere was a bit tense. I felt that Ozazu Megumi would hit Miyazawa Mo at any moment. Damn. However, if I impulsively protect Miyazawa Mo like Tenjin did, I'm afraid that the situation will worsen even more. Forget it. Don't fight anymore. She just transferred here and isn't familiar with our school. It's normal for me and Tenjin to take her there. Speaking of which, it's Miyazawa's first day at school. Don't you think your welcoming method is a bit too enthusiastic? Fujiwara-kun, you... Naito, is it alright if you hurry and go to class? I remember last time teacher Kawaguri Hiyori said that if you're late again, he has a bad temper, doesn't he? Yeah. Well then, I'm heading out. See y'all later. Hamane! Forget it! We're going to be late for our class. Why don't we go first? Because Naito and Hamane left first, the other two did not stay for long. I glanced at Miyazawa and realized that she was looking at me. I tried to explain to her, but Tenjin interrupted me. Fujiwara, that was very rare. Don't you hate getting caught up in girls' arguments? But you seem like you were about to fight with Ozazu Megumi. You've always been very good with girls. Who asked him to talk to Miyazawa in that tone? Aren't you angry? Tenjin was talking and turning to look at Miyazawa Mo at the same time. Miyazawa-san, do you want me to take you to art class? Thank you for your kindness, but without you, they might not have hated me as much. Next time, it would be better if you stay away from me. Miyazawa? It seems like Miyazawa Mo really hates Tenjin. Was he the bully in the past life? Maybe it wasn't... Ooh, low-key, what if it wasn't... What's-her-face? Megumi. What if Megumi wasn't the childhood bully, but it was Tenjin? He said he called her Mountain Head. He called her Miss Mountain because her hair looks like the snow on top of a mountain. That's why she hates him. She wasn't very concerned with Ozazu Megumi's tone and gaze and just responded to it calmly. However, towards Tenjin, she was both avoiding and distant. I can clearly see the embarrassment and frustration on Tenjin's face. Fujiwara, I suddenly remember that I'm not going to art class because there's intensive training for basketball. Oh. Mentioning basketball makes me feel sad. Tenjin looked at me and looked at Miyazawa Mo. His expression was a little complex. I'll give the withdrawal form to Mr. Hamano. I'll leave it to you. Well, I'm going to go first then. Training really is very annoying. Tenjin turned and left. I felt empty inside. When I saw Tenjin leave, I felt indescribable envy. This kind of envy gradually grew and became a kind of jealousy. That dark mood enveloped me again. Tenjin, why are you so free to pursue everything you please? To me, it's already beyond hope. Yet for you, it's just annoying. It really is very difficult for me not to be jealous of you. You seem a little down. I think I'm going to play this out until the next, blink the next transition to a new scene, and then I'm going to end stream. You seem a little down. Miyazawa-san, are you talking to me? Well, who else, dumbass? Oh, you're very slow. Okay, I was joking about that, but she just said what I said. Sorry. Don't always apologize. Huh? Before I knew it, Miyazawa had already turned and left. Her figure looks too cold to approach, but I feel like there's also some loneliness and stubbornness in her cold exterior. I stared at her figure dreamily. Alright, scene over. Finally, I'm going to save. Miyazawa Mo really is a strange girl. Art class. Let's go. Save. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. We're not even done with chapter 1. How many chapters are there? That's gonna be so fucking freaky. What? Okay, this was my very normal stream. Hope you guys liked it. An hour and 20 minutes. Like I said, not streaming for that long. It's about to be 10 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed in a little bit. And, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Prediction. Hold on. Prediction. Miyazawa Mo got bullied out of her last school. And that's why the description of the game and the start mentioned bullying. And that's why she is so against being protected. Because in her last school, she had a person who she was friends with who protected her, but because of that, it only grew worse and worse until she grew to hate that person. And then that person also became that was maybe became is not the right word in that sentence. That person also grew to hate her. So they both hated each other, and it ruined her only friend. And that's why she left. And she doesn't want people protecting her from bullying. She just wants friends. Wait, that was so fire. I started the music as soon as I finished that, and it was like an awesome anime scene where they like say the final line, and then the music kicks in like, and my name is QG. And it's like a badass Loki inspiring scene. You're like, wow, this was like the best scene of the series, and it's like right before the ending starts. Anyways, that's it. That's it. Bye guys. That is stream over. I feel so sick, dude. My nose is so clogged. It's so, what was it called? Stuffed? Yeah, whatever. It's stuffy. I'll see you guys next time. This QG out. Eat food, drink water, sleep well, stay safe. Bye bye.